How you do, Buckaroos? How the heck are you? I have a brand new one, man. Mother's Backyard Beers, Blood Orange Saison, 5.5%, 27 IBUs. Embrace a beer of refreshing complexity, blood orange citrus flavor and aroma, tango with Belgian yeast spiciness, supported by a medium malt body. Yeah, I've actually already had a couple of these, so I know what I'm tasting. Live, I did two live videos with it, I think, yesterday. So on the nose, yeah, you do get that blood orange citrus on the nose that they tell you about. You might get some other citrus aromas that are a byproduct of the malt and yeast as well. You do feel some floral notes from the Belgian yeast as well as the spiciness they talk about. They don't say what malts are in this, but it feels to me on the nose and on the taste like it's a Pilsner malt, but I don't know what they use in this. It is like they say, I mean, it's delightfully refreshing. There is a hint of complexity. It's just an enjoyable beer, man. It's one of those that you could take to a barbecue picnic, blah blah blah, and just drink and enjoy and not try to get pretentious about. It's also one of those that you could get pretentious about. Is one that you could sit for the length of a beer anyway, or maybe over two or three of them, and try to decipher all the flavors and aromas going on. You know, it's one of those that's so refreshing you could just drink it and not think about it, but it does have the complexity where if you felt like pondering, if you wanted to get all philosophical on it, you really could. Mother's Backyard series, I have to admit that not every beer from their Backyard series has worked for me, but I do give them credit for swinging. You know, there's so many breweries today want to just kind of are happy with middle of the road, and I'm glad that they've got this series that concentrate mostly again on backyard beers, uh, kind of spring summer stuff or seasonal stuff that hanging out in the backyard kind of type beer. Where again they are delightfully refreshing, yet they do have the complexity if you feel like waxing nostalgic about them. I don't know that this particular beer is a home run, but it's at the very least a ground rule double. Since it's almost baseball season, man, I'm gonna go with the baseball metaphors, man. Yeah, it's a solid ground rule double, if not a home run. I'm not gonna call it a home run because I don't know that it's gonna be one of those beers you go, holy smoky, I gotta tell my friends about it. But it is just so pleasant and enjoyable that it is at the very least a ground rule double. Meaning they swung for the fences. Maybe it came up a bit short, but it was damn tasty. Uh, but as you can see, it is crazy easy drinking. You are going to get that blood orange notes. I'm also getting a hint of lime as I'm drinking it. That could very well be me. Again, I don't know what malts they use, but it feels to me like a Pilsner malt, both in flavor and body. Just one of those beers that feels good. Again, it's one of those that if you were just hanging out with friends before, during, or after a softball game, maybe hanging out at a picnic, playing frisbee golf. Not something I would do personally, but I hear some folks enjoy that sort of thing. I mean, if it was 1977 anyway. Some people like to fly a kite. Some people like to fish. Whatever you like to do, this would be a great beer for that sort of thing. I like to grill, sit outside. My softball days are long over. There was a time I used to play some. We bunch of guys would get together and play flag football, but I'm too old and fat for that anymore. Uh, Playing football with my grandchildren a couple of weeks back. Before the Super Bowl kind of wore my bottom out, but using my Crown Valley glass here. This is a very enjoyable beer. If you can find it in your neck of the woods, I recommend it. It was $8.99 for the 4 pack of pint cans. So, we are talking about 64 ounces. So I think for the $9, it is certainly worth it if you can find it. You may even be able to find it for less than that. That's what I happened to see it at, and I really wanted to try it. So in conclusion, it's a good beer. Buy it. Don't be a moron. Mother's Backyard Beers. Excuse me. Blood Horse. Wow, that one snuck up on me, man. I am Todd Beer Whisperer. Prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and all around good guy. And apparently, I could knock a pint down in about 5.5 minutes. I didn't intend to slam her that quick, but she went down easier than a Tijuana hooker. There you go.